Welcome, Aries, to your March 2018 love energy reading. So this is Psychicloveheals, and I do hope that you have a great month. So this month we're going to start out with a spread, a 9-card spread, from the beginning of the month to the end, to see what you might be experiencing in your love life. All right, so let's check in. I already did some shuffling, and we're going to see what comes up for you. Okay, for Aries, I'm shuffling now. For Aries in love, March 2018. Okay, let's see. So we do start out with the Three of Swords. So definitely feeling a bit torn, a bit heartbroken by the reality of a certain situation. There could be some harsh communication that rolled over from February, where there were some arguments, disputes, literally not getting what you want, either shutting someone down, someone shutting you down, the loss of a loved one, moving on, those kind of things, being heartbroken by a third-party situation, or just not really feeling appreciated when it comes to communication and what you want to express, but you aren't willing to or able to express, or not receiving the communication from the person you want to receive it from. Okay, and there is anxiety, confusion about how you feel about yourself, your partner, the fear that you may have about any kind of conflict, the truth that you could be hiding from yourself, if there are secrets of your own that you are keeping with the moon being here, secret insecurities that you hold to yourself that are keeping you held hostage away from expressing who you truly are and how you truly feel about what's happening around you or with your love life situation. And as you approach these things, as you unravel this truth, this deeper truth within you, you could feel very much alone, isolated, a bit insecure. Sometimes these are things that you do for yourself. Sometimes these are things that another person is doing that maybe place you in a position of being isolated because you've done something, you said something to them, and now you may be experiencing the repercussions of those actions or what has happened through arguments, through any kind of resentments, through maybe a water sign, or maybe a Virgo, anyone that you have been dealing with a partner. So there does seem to be some isolation, feeling alone, not wanting to be approached, by yourself, kind of watching movies, listening to music, doing different things on your own, maybe kind of reading and learning certain things about you, yourself, your situation, and your own psychological interpretations of how you deal with life. And this Knight of Swords, this person that could be someone that's around you, this energy that is around you of aggression in the wrong places, sometimes taking it out on others that have nothing to do with your situation, taking it out on your partner if they don't have anything to do with how you may be feeling internally. These are things that are revealed through some kind of truth that you may face for many of you out there, and you may not even want to communicate because of what you've been kind of forced to say in a spurt of the moment, forced to do in a spurt of the moment, another person not wanting to be approached either. So both of you are on different charts, different areas, doing different things, not on the same page right now, not wanting to talk or communicate. Stay away from me, these kind of things. And then this energy of kind of giving up, not really feeling that things are going to work out for you, with the Star being in reverse, still going through the emotions, still healing through, it's a psychological process, trying to refurbish your mind, your spirit, trying to rejuvenate, with the Sun being in Pisces. That's activating your 12th house of secrets, psychic ability. Your dreams are heightened. It brings out your secret fears, and sometimes it brings them out into the open where they are revealed, the things that you may keep to yourself. And if you are willing to keep them to yourself, then it makes it even harder for your partner to understand where you may be coming from, because you don't communicate it, you don't express how you may be feeling, and that could be very tense for you. Some of you may be dealing with a Aquarius for some, as we did mention, and we do have this energy of children. Some of you may have gone through a choice of a relationship partner where you've shut someone down, they've shut you down, and if you feel rejected in any kind of way, the insecurities start to magnify, especially when you feel like you're not getting what you want. That makes you want to retaliate and get that revenge, and makes you kind of seem as though you're not understanding when truly you are, but it's just the reaction, the knee-jerk response of how you may be feeling at the time. Children may be running around while you're dealing with emotional things. If your partner is around or is away, and you're having to kind of cope with the mundane things that's aggravating you. For a lot of you, if things are not going to plan, if you have certain plans, certain things that you would like to achieve, different parties, events, and things like that, you may be kind of shutting those down, not really hanging out because you want some seclusion. You want to be alone. You just don't want to be bothered right now, and that causes you to just it may cause you to annoy others, but they don't truly understand what's really going on inside. They may feel like this is uncharacteristic of you at certain times, but they'll know. Your partner will know. Okay, someone who may be kind of not mature, not secure within themselves, and they push it on you, which then makes you kind of mirror that energy for some of you out there. That's how that's coming through for some. And in all, yes, a lot of pent-up emotions. You have a lot of different things that are going on inside, but you're riled up. You have a lot to say, you have a lot to address, but in the meantime, you're not wanting to repeat the energies that may have led you into the situation from the start. So that as that momentum is still picking up, you're working on yourself more than anything, I feel, for a lot of you. So this energy is pulled within, where it's self-reflection. You're working on you instead of trying to work on another person and trying to point the finger. That's the objective. That's what you are trying to do, to transform your situation. And that's why you are avoiding getting into confrontation, the conflict, by stepping away and stepping inside of yourself to see what dimensions can be transferred or transformed. And as we get deeper into the month, this breakup, this separation is still there. You're going through still that disagreement, you two not being on the same page, you and your soulmate, this connection not revealing itself to be something that's hopeful at times, even if it is there. The star is right at the center. That's something that can be transformed, but you have to go through this inner transformation in order for that to happen. You have to start feeling better about yourself. Hopefully your partner is understanding that as well on their end, so that you two both can come together in this bond, in this unit, to work as a team and get rid of any of the outside conflict that's actually there. If there are fears, hidden agendas that are going on. And the fact that these issues may happen over and over again, the King of Swords comes in to, at the end of the month, to communicate clearly, to state how you truly feel, where you may receive some kind of communication of, being enlightened about your own demise. setting yourself up for failure, or this other person constantly putting you through the ringer, every chance that they get, and you fall for it. You fall for the trap of the make up to break up, or the secrets that are still there. Why are they there? Is it because of you? Is it because of the other person? Who has brought this about? That's where the answers truly come as you self-reflect through this month. I feel for many of you out there. So clarity can arrive by the end of the month, but it does take some time. So try to be strong. It is a tough reading here for many of you out there. Sometimes you may get some bad news throughout the month, but I do feel like this is ultimately something that you will truly start to receive answers of any kind of confusion. And I think it's an internal battle that many of you are facing, for a lot of you. Okay, so those are your messages for the month of March of 2018. I send you lots of love, tons of healing vibes out. I hope that you did like this particular format. I do it every now and then. I wish you a great month, and lots of love, lots of light to you. And I do wish you all a happy birthday towards the end of March, and I hope that you do celebrate it. You can see how at the end of the month you start to get the King of Swords energy as you start to kind of break away from this energy where the sun will start to be in your sign, where then you will be able to communicate with Mercury being in your sign as well. So try to be optimistic about that. Okay, enjoy, and make sure that if you would like a private or personal reading, that you go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.